planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing my Plan With Me video for the first week of December or the last week of November, whichever way you look at it. So November 27th through December 3rd. And I've got a really exciting Saturday planned. Our foster family Christmas party that we throw at our church every year is happening on December, and I am really excited. So I'm going to base this week's layout on that theme. So we're kind of doing like a cozy Christmas kind of buffalo plaid kind of theme, just trying to kind of woodsy and things like that. So I'm going to play off the buffalo plaid theme. I've got this washi tape from Target. The Simple Stories Classic Christmas had some buffalo plaid in it, so this one. And then I'm also going to pull in some of the holly berries from the paper pack. I've got these really cool, cute little notepads from Target Dollar Spot, so I just pulled out some of these. And then I'm also going to be using the little handout that we made for the party, so I'm going to cut this up and kind of use it in various ways. Then I've got a couple cutouts and things like that, some gems here, see if we're going to use those. So we will go ahead and try to see what we're going to do with all this stuff. Alright, so the first thing that I wanted to do was pull that buffalo plaid paper and get some strips cut. The interesting thing about using a 6x6 paper pad is that you can't go all the way down the page. So you kind of have to think of different ways to make this work when it's a 6x6 paper versus a 12x12. So what I decided to do was I just cut up the strips, and then I just had it cover 2 of the rows, and then I cut up another strip, and I'm going to put that in that column, and then that's going to cover up 2 of the rows. And then I also did the same exact thing for the other side. I was thinking about doing it a little bit differently, but then when I started cutting the paper and kind of putting it down, I didn't really like how it was turning out. So I'll show you here in a second when I do cut this other sheet out. I cut out a couple of pieces of that that holly paper right there. So again, just trying to get it to the spot that I want it. So I wanted to cut in a specific location because I liked the design of the paper in that little area better. I wanted it to be mostly the berries in the middle of the paper, so that's why I cut it like that. And then I just cut a couple of boxes out. And then you'll see that I was going to put it like that, and then put those all the way across the page. And then I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And I didn't really like that. It just felt uneven, so I'm trying to move it around. But eventually I come up with something different. So when I kind of get stuck on a design, I oftentimes just move on to something else. So I knew for a fact that I wanted to put this washi tape down there, so I decided to go ahead and throw that washi tape on there. I didn't like that the washi tape, the red in the washi tape and the red on the paper didn't match perfectly. So I did add some black washi tape across the top just to kind of cut it up so it doesn't have it wasn't right up against each other. And then I finally decided on a design. So I just cut up a couple more pieces of the green paper, and then I came up with a little bit of a different design. And I'm sorry I didn't show it to you, but once I get everything glued down, you'll see what the design is. So I'm just going to use my glue dots tape runner here and just get all this tape down. The interesting thing was it was a little bit hard to get this tape down because I'm not sure if you watched my December monthly plan with me, but I used a pretty what am I trying to say, like a thick embellishment, something that really like puffed the page up. So it was those little lights that were on the page. So it was hard to glue it down because there was so much bulk on the other side, but it was fine. I was able to get it glued down. All right, so there's the design. And then what I decided to do was I just cut up a little strip of that paper because I definitely wanted to use these little list pads here. I've got quite a bit of things to do this week. I'm pretty busy, and I wanted to go ahead and put a specific paper in for a to-do list and then also a shopping list. So I just decided to throw those two in there, and I'm just going to make a little list of all the things I needed to do this week, and a potential shopping list on the back. All right, I do have my Christmas party, like I said at the beginning, so I just wanted to take that little logo there and put it on my Christmas party day, which is technically Saturday, but we really start kind of preparing and stuff on Friday. So that's why you can kind of see that when I glued it down, I'm going to make it go over a bit on Friday and a little bit on Sunday too. But and then I took up, there's a couple of things leading up to the party that we're needing to do. So I just went ahead and cut out those things as well. And I sat them in, I'm going to put them in the area on sticker time. But I just wanted to cut this one little cut apart out, and then we're going to go ahead and start sticker time. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put together just a little ribbon paper clip here. I just have a couple of pieces of ribbon, some buffalo plaid, and some ribbon with some hollies on it. So I just went ahead and looped them through the paper clip. And then I had a flat back button here that's a little holly leaf. So I thought that would look cute to kind of secure it there in the front. So I just went ahead and used that to put that in the front, and then I'm going to trim it up. And then I'll show it to you here in a second, just a little bit close up. Just 1 second. There you go. Yeah, I think that turned out really cute and it matches really well. And then I just wanted to make sure that I had that piece of the little flyer in the planner, so I went ahead and cut that up too. And I just wanted to show you my cover for my monthly divider. I went ahead and covered it with a little cardstock paper, and I put some pom-pom ribbon on the side of it to kind of give it a little bit of significance for being December. And there's my planner spread. I did not show you the part where I put in all of the things that I had going on this week. So go ahead and check out my Instagram. I'll post a couple of photos on there as well, so you can kind of get an up-close look. I did something kind of cute with the labels. I did a little bit of a line pattern around each of the labels. I think that turned out cute. And I really like how it turned out, and it looks Christmassy, but not like too cutesy Christmassy. Definitely looks woodsy and cozy and comfy, so I really like it. I hope you too. Bye-bye.